I just burned my mouth, my entire mouth. Shit. Hey everybody, it's Nolan North, it's Retro Replay. We're in the basement. Josephine J. Joseph is here.
Hello.
That's it, just hello?
Hello. Hello. Hey. Hi. I'm Drew. How do you, I mean,
it just, aren't you excited?
Yeah, that's why I said hello.
This is our first show of December.
It is.
December 2020.
I had too much turkey. I'm in lethargic.
You smell like stuffing. I didn't want to say anything.
It's because I live in stuffing. I literally crawl inside the turkey and take a nap.
I live for the leftovers. I think we've talked about that, and it's been a good week. First show of December. The year is 2020. It's almost up, and I'm a little tired of everybody being so pissed about 2020. Terrible year, all this stuff's going on. And they think it's going to end on January 1st. Like, COVID just going to go, oh, it's 2021? My time's up. Got to move to another planet, everybody. It's been real, been fun. It's been real fun. See how that's called personification. Look at it. You know what? Put the word down there. Personification, that's the word of the day. Might become a thing. I doubt it. Means I took something that's not real, inanimate, and made it, gave it human-type, animal-type qualities, I guess. I'm such an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Nothing.
You don't agree with... I was kidding, but thank you. I'm going to put my drink here so everybody can see our lovely Retro Replay logo. It's time for Topics and Tangents this fine December 3rd morning. Everyone knows, lovely Pagan, sweet, lovely Pagan. She finds some dark shit.
Scours the internet.
Case in point. So a sofa company, SCS in the UK, ran a competition asking to hear stories of the strangest things found when you move into a new place. Have you ever found anything strange?
No.
Anything different?
No. I know. I don't have any good stories here. Yeah.
I remember one time we found, and I mean, I was too young when we moved there, but we found like coins in like a wall and like an old soda can from like a soda brand that I've never heard of.
Really?
Yeah. So we found like old garbage is what we found. But the winner of the competition in the UK was Catherine Gaston from Glasgow. She found a jar in the kitchen containing an aortic valve, a heart valve in a glass of formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Fuck is it? What is that? Dexter's house?
Right?
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Whatever you're doing can wait.
Kids.
How do you forget that? How do you forget a jar with a human body part? Presumably a human. I guess it could have been an aortic valve of a... It doesn't matter. Who has heart pieces?
Yeah, I guess, like, are you saving it? Like, oh, this is a piece of my heart? Like...
What? What the...
I don't know.
I'm sorry. What the is he talking about? Like, this is a piece of my heart?
Well, like you had, like, a surgery...
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Yes.
Take another little bit of my heart.
Go on and leave it. Just leave it in the house for someone to find, baby. That could be a lyric. Seriously, but...
Well,
there's
like
a picture of it. But,
don't people save like their tumor after they get it cut out? As like a reminder.
Okay, wait, stop.
Don't people do
PJ,
that?
are you hearing this? What the hell is it?
No, I've heard of this. I've heard people saving
tumor?
like they'll get like something like removed and they want a reminder of like that.
Yeah.
So they keep it.
Yeah, that testicular cancer was a big scare for me last year. But every night I go to bed and I just tap the jar that has my left nut in there with a clinging massive tumor. And I think, God bless you, Uno.
Uno.
I'm going to bed tonight, feeling strong and safe. # Lance Armstrong. So the worst one for me, right?
Yeah.
You've read these.
Yeah.
Here's the worst one. Say aortic valve, that's high on the list. followed closely by Drew's tumor. No, the one that got me was a Polaroid of a man dressed as a clown with a sad expression.
Yeah.
I would absolutely just go, put it on the market.
Yeah.
No, I'd literally pack your shit.
I think
burn the house down.
Yeah, just burn it down.
Burn it down, start over. Everybody knows that I have that, it's a phobia of clowns.
Yeah.
And I guarantee if I just went and I found this old thing and I just picked it up, like, what is this? And it's that was left there for me. Something bad's about to happen.
Is it messed up that now if I move, I want to leave something creepy like that behind for the person that moves in? I want that to be a thing I do now. I'm going to take a weird Polaroid picture of myself in a clown outfit. And then put dust on it like it's been there forever.
You kind of read my mind.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've had a few photos. I took a few photos of myself because when I started workouts, I want to take the before photo. But I never got in good enough shape to ever do the after photo. So what if I left a series of those just before photos? Just because you just sit there, shirtless with just that blank expression, and just people find this it's this guy, this doughy white guy who's just this blank expression, just looks like a serial killer in his living room. Just the before picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then somebody one day just goes, holy shit, is that Nathan Drake? Oh my God. I can never play that game again. Oh, I love that. Okay, once again, proving that they're just weird. Love the Japanese, love Japan, but they're fucking weird. I'm sorry with the robot wolves. Have you heard about this, guys? Japanese town was having a problem with bears. Were coming into the town. Now, there are states, here in our country, they have bears, and you know what they do? The sheriff comes around, beeps the horn. Go on there, Yogi. Get your ass out. No, Japanese take it a step further. The people who brought us, panties and vending machines have come up with robot wolves were deployed in the town with motion sensors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when a bear came within their area, I love this. The robot wolves would move their head, flashlight, and emit 60 different sounds. Like machinery noises and clangs and whistles and bells, and of course wolf howling. Why do you need? It's like what alarm do I want to wake up to this morning? Robot wolves?
Look at these things. They're giant and terrifying.
Can you imagine if you didn't get the memo in that town that, by the way, we're putting in some robot wolves, and you just go out for a jog or whatever, and you just turn the corner and it's I'd just be it'd be like fecal matter, heart attack. Next thing I know, that heart is in a jar in someone's house.
Brought it around. Wow. They look like hellhounds. I mean, the red eyes, and they're giant. It
looks like something out of a cartoon.
Yeah, or like Ghostbusters.
Right, but you just think, really? Their technology is just ridiculous. It's like I'm sorry, but I think you just took it too far, robot wolves.
As long as they're not made by the same company that makes those DARPA robot dogs that can open doors and
it's the end of the world.
Yeah. The best stat on the article was that the Monster Wolf has already been installed in 62 locations nationwide. It's a hit. Japan is
wait, I didn't hear that part. Wait, say that again.
Yeah. The Monster Wolf has already been installed in 62 locations nationwide. It's this thing, you're going to go to Japan and there's going to be robot wolves everywhere.
Now I want one.
Yeah, totally.
Robot wolves.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
I'm sorry. You know what? God bless him, but that's just weird. What do we got today? We're going to play a game. Yar's Revenge, which was a request from my dear friend who's going to be joining us today, Todd Stashwick, phenomenal actor. Got stories to tell you about him. I've known him for a long time. And when I talked to him, he said, I said, well, yeah, get to come on the show. He said, do I get to pick the game? I'm like, yeah. He said, Pitfall. We did Pitfall. He was very disappointed, but Pitfall, Harry, everybody remembers. I said, number 2, he goes, Yar's Revenge. And I've never heard of this. I don't even remember Yar's Revenge. Let's play a game.
And now a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, before we talk with today's guest, I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, NordVPN. That's right, it is time to get secure and private access to the internet with VPN tech that experts at Wired, The Verge, CNET, TechRadar, and more recommend. Now, I'm as guilty as the next guy. If there's an internet connection out there, I'm going to log on. It's just a done deal. It could be a coffee shop, airport, even the studio, where I'm pretty sure Drew has hacked into the Wi-Fi, and listen, I need to protect my stuff. NordVPN is the only one I trust to protect my data. They have over 5,500 servers in 60 countries, so it's still super fast no matter where you are. And the cherry on top, they got this feature called CyberSec. It blocks malware and those annoying ads that autoplay at full blast. I mean, it's just miserable. So what are you going to do? You're going to listen to your Uncle Noli. Boom. Protect yourself while you're doing your holiday shopping this season with a special NordVPN holiday deal. That's right. Every purchase of a 2-year plan will get 4 additional months for free. All you got to do is go to this website, nordvpn.org/retro replay, and use our coupon code retro replay, RETROREPLAY, at checkout. Look, check this out. It's easy. You just open the app, you pick a region, then maybe you watch some Australian Netflix. Easy peasy. You can have up to 6 simultaneous connections, so I got the whole family wired in on this stuff. So again, go to nordvpn.org/retro replay and use our coupon code retro replay at checkout. Every purchase of a 2-year plan will get you 4 additional months free, which, you know, I'm not great at math, so that's 24 months plus 4, carry the 6, and that's 28. Look, I'm not very good at math, I'm not that smart, but I am smart enough to get NordVPN, and so should you. Go get it!
All right, Yar's Revenge. Boy, this takes me back though with the Atari kind of stuff. Oh no, watch out! Oh, I almost hit myself. Oh no, you son of a bitch! I remember this now.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I wasn't very good at it then, nor now, but.
That's your Zorlon.
Oh!
Boom.
What? Are you kidding me?
Dude, you're like a Yar's Revenge master.
It's a bug, right? Isn't it like it's supposed to be a bug?
Yeah, you're like a scout. Yeah, you're like, let's see, the Yars are a peaceful community of humanoid houseflies. Look at that are based on a planet called Rizak, or Rizak, until one of its colonized planets is destroyed by the Quotal. You're tasked with helping the Yars defeat the Quotal and avenge the destroyed planet. So basically, you're a Yar scout. You're like an energy-eating fly, and that's the Quotal. Right now. The Quotal has a. That's the Quotal's base there on the right side of the screen, and his energy shield is the red kind of like flowy stuff, and then he shoots his main shuriken weapon there. Looks like a
shuriken.
It looks like a ninja star. But he's also got like this weird, slow-moving, heat-seeking laser bolt. Nice.
Yeah. Funny thing is you gotta.
Yeah, it's better to when you're far. Nice. Boom! You thread the needle.
You know what? Because the simplicity, kids. The simplicity. Button, joystick, mash me. Let's go.
Listen, we're gonna do like a mod on Call of Duty, and we're gonna make Call of Duty work with the Atari controller, and you'll probably be like a mess.
Oh shit.
Gotcha.
That was gonna miss me. Oh, Zorlon me.
Oh. So when it's empowering its weapon.
I know.
All right.
Come on, eat that garbage. Yeah, let's go. Eat it.
I have to. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to Todd and find out why he wanted you to play this game so bad.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. He's like, you think he likes insects or some shit?
He's like,
Oh no, go run
super into
away.
bugs. But I can see it's kind of an addicting game. Like there's just enough strategy. The slow-moving laser, it seems like harmless, but adds like this weird level of like tension to the game because it's just constantly coming after you. Like there's, it's like,
I got it.
and it just keeps moving towards you. It's so scary.
Oh, I thought I had him right there.
There it is. Boom.
Let's go. Let's
Listen,
effing go.
you're the Yar's most powerful weapon right now. You're like the last starfighter. It's like they recruited you.
Love that movie.
It's so good.
Last Starfighter's like, this could happen. I remember being a kid, like, this could actually happen.
Yeah.
You gonna bust the record!
But it wasn't just any game.
Like, they built this game to recruit pilots for their cause, to defend the Quotal or to defend the Yar homeworld.
Oh, let's go eat some Yar. Oh, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it all.
I love how, like, back in the day, so this game came with a comic book, like a little comic called the Quotal Ultimatum, and it kind of explained the lore behind the game and why the Yars are out for the revenge. I feel like not enough games do that anymore. I feel like there needs to be more, like things when, like,
Oh, I shot myself.
when you buy the game, it should come with like this book that you could just dive into and learn more about it. You know, like really get into like the backstory of like characters and what it's all about.
Absolutely. Oh, I can shoot myself in the rainbow
The
bridge.
Oh yeah, the Zorlon cannon. It's so powerful that not even the Rainbow Bridge can protect you.
Is it the rainbow bridge? Because that's what I just called it.
It is. It is now. That we're calling it that.
Go ahead. Watch this, and then you duck out. Yeah. What's up? What's up? That's what's up. How you doing? How you doing? Ready for this? Eat that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like games that have a simple, clear message and thing that I need to do.
Clear message.
It's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're a fly. Okay, I'm with you. Oh shit.
Oh, that's it.
By the way, I just ran into the.
Yeah, you flew. You were like, I've had enough. I'm a housefly. I can only live for so long.
And
Look out. Duck and evade.
I want to go eat. Let's go eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Zorlon cannon me. No, I gotta bang away a little more at this.
You just shot yourself.
Oh, I forgot. When I
Yes.
get the cannon, it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. I mean, I get it. I get what I've done wrong. I'm just gonna chip away at the. Oh, go up here, and you're out.
I love this. The game was originally going to be called Time Freeze because after destroying the base, there'd be a freeze pause for a moment before the first ever full screen explosion. I want. Let's make the first ever full screen explosion happen, Nolan. There. Yes, dude, that's source code right there. That's what you're seeing.
Source code? They just
Like
colored
you're-
it, put the colors on it.
Yeah, and added sound effects.
Well, that's the other thing I was saying. So, can we just let me give you 3 to 4 seconds of what we're here. This gameplay sound. Just listen to that. Just a.
Yeah, it's like gritty and grimy and.
Sounds like that. You know, you buy that house under the power lines. Going. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, they're kind of a nuisance, but we can put up bushes. What about the noise? What That's probably fine. It'll probably help us sleep. It's like white noise going to sleep.
It's like I can just feel the cancer growing inside of me.
When this grows big enough, we're gonna put it in a jar. See how I keep bringing it back
Yeah,
around?
yeah.
Oh,
It's so good. That noise is on point. Oh man. You got it. Just keep firing.
Keep firing, assholes!
Bang.
Source code. You got this, dude. Like, dude, I think you have mastered Yar's Revenge. Your high score of 7,100.
That's not my high score. I've had a higher score. Yeah, that's what we should do with this game. Give me a number.
Yeah.
I should try to get to a, but you gotta let me die once. What do we do? Should we go for 50? 50,000, right?
Wow, okay. I mean,
Oh, I want to eat your face.
You're like Tom Cruise in Top Gun right now, buddy. Like,
Oh, God.
dude, you're like, are you inverted?
Show me, Goose.
Greetings. Watch the birdie.
I was inverted. Show me, Goose. Show me your face. Oh.
Dude, you gotta be careful for slow-moving missiles. They'll get you.
Okay, now I got.
Yeah, that was a sidewinder.
So here's what you got to do. See, so I was getting a little. I'm just getting a little bit.
You gotta like.
Getting a little cocky there. I'm not gonna lie. Don't change.
Boom. Oh, run.
Run.
Or fly.
Oh, I shot myself.
Well,
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
We're in trouble, Drew.
I don't know
We're in
if
trouble,
you're gonna
Goose.
get the 50.
You know, the finger.
Yes, I know the finger, Goose.
I'm sorry. I hate it when it does that. I'm sorry.
Careful. He is just
I'm going
dancing.
back here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! That's just poor play. That's just stupid. Just make the opening, and it you know what it is? You know what? I don't have patience.
Oh, wow. There it is. There it is. That's a shot.
I got everything against me.
35. I think.
Yeah, but now shit gets faster, and I'm
Yeah,
just.
but listen, like just stay on target.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
Oh, that thing's quicker!
Dude, you're like red 5 right now. There it is. There's your opening. Oh, dude, you gotta. That missile is just relentless.
Can't get me in here though, right?
That's true. It can't.
Does it keep going though?
I think it's just hanging out on you. There it is. Boom, buddy. Well played. Way to use the rainbow bridge.
Right? I that's what I've learned. I haven't been using the rainbow bridge properly.
Yeah, I mean Thor would be proud. Oh gosh. Oh, there it is. Boom.
Patience.
49.
Good.
1 life left. Dude,
1 life left. We're just trying to get to 50, kids.
You got this.
That's like what What do I need? 715? I got it.
I mean, really, you just need to. Yeah.
I just need.
I mean,
oh, it's moving quick.
Oh
though.
wow! That thing.
Oh, shit!
Oh
No! It's
dude, this is chaos.
50,251.
You did it.
That's all that matters. We did it.
You did it.
We did it.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
There you go. Yar's Revenge, brought to you by our good friend and our guest today, Mr. Todd Stashwick. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Todd Stashwick. Look at
Are we
you.
live? I'm pretty stunning.
You are.
It's chilly here in the valley.
Right.
I'm a Midwest boy, so anytime I can like put on some kind of warmer thing in LA, it feels like home.
I know. Well, you're a Chicago guy. Look at you got the beanie.
Yeah.
The mustache. There's few people who can rock. Stashwick's like on the short list of people who can actually rock a mustache. Up there with Tom Selleck, Stacy Keach.
Me and the PI.
Stacy Keach had a hair lip. That's why he had one. But
and then he put hair on it.
He put hair on it, and it was a fur lip, but it worked for him. That's it. I just put you in the top 3 of
I'll take it.
Celebrity mustaches. So listen, I've been playing Yar's Revenge, your request for this episode, and big question. I got a great question for you. Why? I believe the word is repetitive, redundant. I mean, if I become so
Atari
spoiled,
2600 game. They're not very deep, my friend. You asked me for a retro replay, and I dipped back into my news. I have my 2600 sitting right over there. Okay, Yar's Revenge is such a great example of a bit of the swindle that Atari would do, where they'd have this like ridiculous, like high concept backstory cover art,
right,
and then deliver essentially like a 3-pixel moth eating a brick wall.
Yeah.
But you're like, it's Yar, and he's seeking his revenge.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you buy into the fiction.
And he's throwing the little spinny blades that you used to put on your 45 records. Remember?
It is the weirdest game.
I don't know what those are called. What are those things
Spinning
called
disc.
where you put for your 45 records when we were kids, you put that little plastic so it would work on the. That's what Yar's throwing at you.
And know what?
And
I
they
mean, look,
hurt.
Yar gets to seek his revenge because his opponent is horrible at it. Like the missiles move like this fast.
I know. But they do
But
speed
I
up. I
love-
noticed as I started putting some points on the board. By the way, the great thing about the Atari is the simplicity of button, joystick, let's go.
Love it.
You've known me a long time. I'm a simple guy.
Yep. You
Rub
like it. You
rub
like
my
it
belly
clean.
and I'll stay on the porch. That's all I'm saying.
That's it. Rub your joystick.
And push my button. I'll push your
push your
button. You
button.
rub my joystick. Wiggle my joystick. I'll push your button. That's pretty much. I'm the Atari lover. Here's the thing. I don't know if you knew. Do you know when you hit him with the rainbow blast or the big missile and you end the level? That graphic is code. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all game code. And I was like,
And it was named. I think Yar is like an Atari programmer's name backwards, like Ray.
Look, Drew's hand just came in.
My assistant's gonna give me mine too. Oh sure. Oh thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
Did he just call me an assistant?
Yep.
I was drinking when he said that. He just said, "Did he just call me an assistant?"
No, I said mine.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just looks like someone's bringing you your coffee.
Well, he
of
is.
course, I'm not trying to diminish you, Drew.
Part of his as one of the co-creators and producers of this show, part of my contract is
I just
that
like
he
I
delivered
like
me
how he's
hot
laughing
beverages.
off screen like Paul. He's like Paul Schaefer laughing off screen.
This isn't cream, is it?
No.
Yup. See, now you're yelling at your assistant.
You're welcome.
That's really hot. Anyway, so what have you been up to? You look fit. Are you staying fit? I know, like so when you were doing Scav King
on the 12 monkeys.
We are moving in, and I don't feel like sharing.
for the 12 were there 12 or were there 11 monkeys? You got a full 12? Why didn't they call it
numbers on the clock?
Why didn't they call it just a dozen monkeys?
Because it's the numbers on the clock. The 12 monkeys is time marching in a circle. You asked the question.
I didn't expect a good answer. That's a good answer. You look fit. I've gone to. I have a theory. Loose shirts. Everybody looks fit. You tuck in your shirt. You're just saying, hey.
You're learning
this is
now
me.
after 50.
This is me.
After 50, it's all maintenance, my friend.
Right. That's pretty
All
much it.
maintenance.
I did notice that. So I started my workouts again. As people have probably watched this show over the few years, it's like he starts a lot of workouts, and we got to it earlier today where I was talking about how I have a series now of before photos, but I don't have any after photos because I never get that far. But recently, just after a couple days after turning 50, and I may be repeating myself, I strained my back really bad. Stretching. Hello. Trying to get into shape, hurt my back. Set myself, behind a few days. Not
we have
easy.
a lot of time. We have a lot of time here to and we utilize the backyard. My wife and I will go on a walk or a run, and that's the equivalent of a date right now in
Nice.
COVID, because it gets us away from the children for 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, so we're it's all maintenance, man.
Pretty much. Tell me, what's going on in the whole on-camera world? Are people starting to?
I've had
What's going on?
auditions. It's like slowly getting back to normal, but there's massive hoops to jump through to make it happen. Like if you book a job, they go and it's like in Vancouver, they quarantine you for 2 weeks. They test you. They test everybody on the set.
Yep.
It's a whole process. And then the other side of it is what you're used to is we have to put ourselves on tape now. So there's no casting offices open. So I have to be, a director and an editor and an engineer and a cinematographer.
Well, a lot of people may not know that we actually met, and this is my favorite story about Todd, on Surfer Dude, movie with Matthew McConaughey Woody Harrelson, Scott Glenn, Willie Nelson. Todd Stashwick was part of the Surfer Posse crew.
It's not buried. It's dangling there like a big fat grape.
And I came in just this little role to fire the bad guy. And
so you can go now.
Security will show you out.
I was just there I was there for like a week, but we shot for like most of those days. Like, yeah, we're not getting you to you today. But I remember going to craft service, and there he is. He just walk up. He's like, "Hi, I'm Todd. Just come sit with me." And I was like, "Wow, this is one of the okay, cool." And it was one of those things. I had never been on a film like a real one up to that point, I think. And you were like, "Yeah, we can be friends." And,
yes.
And to this day.
Well, I was also, it's not like you had already done the first Uncharted by that point, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we had common ground. I was a gamer. We had things to talk about.
Well, I don't think you knew about that till you found out midway through it.
Why do I feel like I did? But somebody introduced me to you while we were there. But no, I mean, look, you seemed you were.
I was crying. I was crying in my trailer.
You were crying, and you needed comforting.
You lost a bet.
You needed a big Polish shoulder to weep into. And yeah, I like talking to people.
Back to more about Mr. Stashwick. I, for the first time ever, got to go and play D&D with you. And I mean, now you have your games now on Zoom, at least, are kind of classic. You've had all kinds of friends in there, and your ability to, as you and I used to call it, go with the bit, certainly serves you well when you are leading these games.
Yeah.
And I remember you built you had a room in your house now, right?
That's what I'm in right now.
Where you host these games. Used to be in person. Now most of them are Zoom, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So when did that, because I mean, I had never gotten into the D&D phase, and then we're there playing, and I'm just like, yeah, I want to go down the hall. What do you want to do? I'm like, and it becomes the way you paint the picture becomes so real.
It's, I was a kid who was playing in like old school, as they say, grognard. I was playing in 6th and 7th and 8th grade back in the late 70s. And so,
really?
That's when I started playing, like with the old player's handbook there. The original Advanced Dungeons and Dragons back in the day, and that's when I started playing. And I started the D&D club in my junior high because I was that nerd. And then there was a thing that happened called the Satanic Panic, where there was this big propaganda, kind of like when they were saying that rock and roll music was causing kids to go berserk, right. And there was a whole anti-D&D campaign as well, the whole Tipper Gore of it all, and I fell victim to it. I was at like some camp, and I was like, "Oh, it's the devil's gateway," and so I gave all my stuff away, and then I was somewhere maybe about 15 years ago, and Abraham Ben Ruby was at this audition that I was at, and he was just sort of out of the corner of my ear, he's like, I was up late playing D&D with Matthew Lillard, and I'm like, wait, people are playing D&D again? And he's like, oh, yeah. It was kind of like what poker was for a while. It was an underground thing. And I'm like, so I went on eBay and I bought back all the books that I had given away. And just to have them, to like smell the pages, and just to return to connect to something that was very important to me for a while. And I stopped thinking it was satanic. So then about in 2015, I was just like, that's it. I want to play D&D again. I put it out there on the Facebooks, and Yuri Lowenthal showed up at my door. He's like, happy birthday, and he hands me the starter kit. He's like, we're going to play D&D. I'm like, great. And then I booked 12 Monkeys and left town. So that postponed things. And then when I was training for season 3 of 12 Monkeys, the guy that was training me was also like, we were kindred, like you and I. We're like, oh, I get you. And his name's David Nett, and he's a big nerd. And he was like, yeah, you know what? When you're done with 12 Monkeys, we'll get a crew together and we'll start playing D&D. I'm like, all right. So I've been playing that same game for 3 years now. And then my daughter was like, what are you doing, Dad? And I'm like, it's called Dungeons and Dragons. And she's like, well, you got to run games for me. So I was sort of not forced, but I had to like, oh, crap, I got to now relearn how to run the game. And that started in 2017, 2018. I started running games on my own, and then it's now a thing. I have a game tonight, a charity game tonight, and then I have another charity game that I'm doing tomorrow, streaming. And then I just run my own games with the family, with friends on Zoom now.
That's unbelievable. It's a business like this is like a full-time are you sure it's not satanic? What are you drinking out of that? What do you drink out of that
100%.
thing?
It's look, we're West Coast liberals, aren't we all Satanists?
Well, I possibly, yeah, pretty much. I just think the devil thinks I'm really funny, so he doesn't fuck with me.
You're hilarious. No, it's a great, as an improviser, it's improvised storytelling, but then the dice are there to kind of keep you honest, and so that there's parameters of chance that then show you if what you did worked. So it's math and imagination.
See, I got the imagination part. The math thing, it's always held me back. I always tell people when the school introduced letters into math, I was out.
I'm done.
2x plus y equals 3b. Solve for B. No. I've never sat there and said, been confused at a grocery store. Excuse me, how much are the bananas? 2n plus y. I'll take 2 dozen. I don't know what that means. But it goes through my credit card, and the answer is a lot.
Yeah.
And you get to leave with them.
Yeah. And an ability, the fact that a grocery clerk knows more about math than I do. But they have machines, so I don't feel so bad.
Yeah, they're machines.
We might have to do a retro replay D&D someday.
That'd be awesome.
Todd, we'll just absorb Todd. Just be like, all right, you're in the family now. Run games.
I'll do it.
Should do it. Especially, I want to do one when COVID's over, like in person. I want to be sitting there
here, yeah.
Because I know you and I also have something else in common, an affinity for fine bourbon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I got a very nice bottle of Elmer T. Lee, which is very nice for my birthday. And the person who got it for me said, let's crack it open. And we drank about 2/3 of it. So November 1st was a difficult morning, or afternoon, really. My head didn't hurt, but I was dragging all day, and I'm like, did we drink all that? He goes, yeah. I'm like, so he actually drank his gift, and I don't know if that's cool or not. He's family, so he gets a pass, but what do you think about that? I mean, is that the guy, like, have you ever said, hey, brought a bottle of wine? You're like, oh, thank you so much, that's really nice of you. And you go, yeah, let's crack that open, I'm thirsty. I mean, do you do that? I don't know, what do the rules of society say? I mean, do you walk in and go, that's like, for me, it'd be like walking into a bottle of bourbon. Happy birthday, Todd. Hope you don't mind. I had a couple belts on the way over. So don't worry, I wiped off, I used my lips, but don't worry about it. What I don't know.
I personally, I think if someone gives you a nice gift like that, I think you ask, hey, should I open this? Like, should we have some?
See, you asked me that, I'm gonna go, you cheap son of a bitch. You bought this for you.
No. As the receiver, like you've gotten it. Like,
yeah, but you wouldn't bring me a pair of pajamas. Hey, I wore these last night.
No, but that's different. I think if you show up at a party with a bottle of nice bourbon, and if Nolan, I handed you the bottle, I would expect you to be like, hey, let's have some. Like I wouldn't impose that on you, but I think as the guest, I think you should say like, hey, let's open this for the party. Like, let's enjoy this.
Oh, by the way, I also have a bag of ice in my trunk. Let me go grab that real quick.
Yeah.
I got 2 glasses.
I happen to be carrying these 2 glasses.
Yes. Already poured.
Yes.
That would be quite a jacket to have, to be able to do that.
Yes.
Buddy, thanks so much for joining us. Where can people see, like, if they want to, like, watch your
Well,
is that just a private
places.
thing?
I'm starting a little business, so I'm on the Instagram. I'm opening in the next couple weeks. I'm opening Todd Stashwick's Nerd Circus, and it's a little nerdy brand that selling all sorts of fun, assorted, nerd-related things, from tiki stuff to D&D stuff to shirts and all sorts of fun stuff. So
awesome.
That's on Instagram. That's the Nerd Circus.
Nerd Circus.
Then, yeah. Oh, look. You're going to be the first to see the coasters. Look at those.
I like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm doing that. And then I'm also Todd Stashwick on Instagram, or T Stashwick on Instagram, and Todd Stashwick on Twitter. And then if you want to watch something I'm in, you can go to Hulu and watch 12 Monkeys in its entirety.
Yes, you are terrifying as the Scav King. And fit.
Scared person.
Great show.
Great show.
And then if you have kids, you can watch Kim Possible on the Disney Channel, or Disney Plus. The live action, not the I played the role that Johnny DiMaggio played in the cartoon. I played it in the live action version. I did. There was a show called Dungeon Run on Caffeine that I believe you can watch me DM an episode of that on YouTube if you want.
All right, Todd. Thank you so much for joining us, my buddy T Stashwick. He's everything a man could want and more. Or a woman, or anything. He cries on art.
I miss you.
Miss you too, pal. We will see you soon for bourbon. Maybe Zoom bourbon.
Slancha.
Okay, I like that. Slancha. Yeah. All right, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers.
See you soon. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's Retro Feud. I'm your host, Nolan North. They already knew that, right? Pagan, tell us who our special replayer guests are today.
Today we have Michael St. Gregory and Akeem.
I don't know why I'm doing that song. So we have to decide who goes first. My way that we do it is I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 20. Whoever's closest without going over gets to pick who, if they want to go first or second. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Akeem, what number am I thinking of?
13?
12.
Michael St. Gregory, you get to choose. Would you like to go first or second?
I will go second.
Okay, Akeem, you're on the clock. 34 hours on the clock, please.
Right.
Only 5 questions. You should be able to do this. Your time starts now. Name a childhood fear that is carried into adulthood.
Being afraid of the dark.
Name something you put in tea.
Sugar.
Name something Drew might be doing when he's not at the studio.
He might be, I don't know, eating or something.
Name a fictional character famous for not wearing pants.
Of course.
I should really read these before. A fictional character. Fictional. Fictional. I was thinking of my uncle. Name a fictional character famous for not wearing pants.
Squidward tentacles.
Name something people do to prepare for the holidays.
They get with their family, or
ding ding ding
let's
ding
say,
ding ding. Okay. Again, we have I have to do the bell because we still haven't.
Yeah.
We could probably do something in post. I probably don't need to do that.
No, it's better when you do it.
It's better when I do it?
Yeah.
No,
We found post dings and nothing sounded as good as.
I've been ding-a-linging since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing first round. And off the top of my head, I like those answers, Drew.
They were good.
Those are strong answers. For the young man out of Providence, Rhode Island, the biggest little state in the union, the home of coffee milk. A lot of people don't know that. Look it up. Coffee milk invented in Rhode Island. It's freaking delicious. And anyway, I'm letting it go. Name a childhood fear you carry into adulthood. You said the dark. Number one answer, 26 points, Pagan. 26 points.
Yeah.
The number one answer, that's I don't know why clowns only got 12. That's out of 100 people, that's 12%. No. That means people who actually dress as clowns were surveyed. So, name something you put in tea. You said sugar. Again, number one answer. 35 points on top of the 26. Gives him a total of something.
61.
Next question. Name something Drew might be doing when he's not at the studio. Number one answer, playing games. Playing games. But no, you said eating. We're going to take it. Eating soup was actually the answer for 18 points. 18 points, eating soup. Name a fictional character famous for not wearing pants. I said my Uncle Bob. But that would only get you one. Donald Duck, number one answer. Winnie the Pooh.
Interesting.
Oh, things are getting rather sticky. And he didn't wear pants a lot. You know why? Because neither did Piglet.
Whoa.
Oh,
Is there something going on there?
Yeah, I smell bacon. Okay. You said Squidward for 6 points. 6 points, Squidward. Squidward tentacles from SpongeBob SquarePants. And finally, name something people do to prepare for the holidays. Number one answer, go shopping. Number two, make a list. Of course, 3, get drunk. Which really goes along with the not wearing pants thing in my uncle. Spend time with family, 11 points. Spending time with family. Which gives him a grand total of, Pagan.
96 points.
96 points.
Yeah.
Showing.
Okay. MSG, this is I hope you are as dangerous at this round as you are in Chinese food. Thank you very much. A lot of people, see? Right?
It's like...
You know, I'm gonna give myself a little dab right here.
Yeah.
I just thought of that.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
It gave my mom migraines. Put her to bed for 2 days, and my dad couldn't have been happier. It's like none of this. None of this.
Are we talking about MSG, the flavoring, or actually
I don't know if it's a flavoring. It's an enhancer, but it would give my mom a migraine. She'd go into a dark room for 2 days, not come out. My dad was like lighting cigars in the house, drinking whatever he wanted. He's like, go get as many Oreos as you can carry.
Oh yeah,
Oreos and root beer. It was a lot. We go to, you know where we go, dude? We go to Stop and Shop. You know what I'm talking about, Akeem. Go to the Stop and Shop. Go to Almax. Get some. Akeem's he's a. I'm smacking. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Paul's like, why would you? I'm doing this. It's a thing. It's a Rhode Island thing. Stick together. It's a small little horrible place. I'm kidding. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's beautiful. They actually got nicer after I left.
Yeah.
Providence is beautiful. Went back for a con. I'm like, what is water fire? This is gorgeous. This used to be sewage.
Nice.
That's how they keep it on fire. Okay. Michael, here you go. 6 seconds on the board. Time starting now. It's over. Okay. Don't say Winnie the Pooh's. Don't say Winnie the Pooh on this one. Just for me. Don't do that. Name something sticky.
Honey.
Name something that you can add bacon to. This is a Pooh thing. I didn't read this.
Breakfast.
Name an activity that Uncle Noli might do in Las Vegas.
Drink a lot.
Name something disgusting that people order on a pizza.
Sardines.
Name a piece of clothing you put on when it gets cold.
A sweater.
Ding, 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 ding. Amazing bell.
That's so good.
Amazing bell.
Excellent.
Top notch.
Here we go. Name something sticky that isn't Winnie the Pooh, which I totally put it in his head. It's like an earwig. You said honey, which gives him 18 points. I'm going 18 points on that one. Glue being the number one answer. And gum was also in there. Name something that you can add bacon to. You said breakfast, correct?
Yeah.
The first number one answer is anything and everything, which is great.
Yeah.
But eggs. Eggs is breakfast. 20 points for eggs. There you go. Name an activity Uncle Noli might do in Las Vegas. Number one answer, gamble. Craps. Blackjack. Gamble. Number two answer, drink. Only 6 people said drink. I'm Uncle Noli. I'd say 7. I'm going to add that. 7 points because so many people said gamble. So 5 people said prostitutes.
Problem.
Uncle Noli, you know.
Name something disgusting that people order on pizza. Anchovies, number one, which are Italian sardines, I think. So 46 points. Right there, number one answer, anchovies. They are disgusting. Somebody once said they're like wet eyebrows. And that's gross. Finally, name a piece of clothing you put on when it gets cold. Number one answer, jacket or coat. But no, 27 points, sweater. 27 points. Pagan, talk to me.
118.
118 points despite saying, wow. Well, at least Akeem the Dream, you went down, but hopefully makes you feel better knowing that you walk away with nothing, but so does our winner. So you're just second place winner you're the one-legged man in a sack race, is what I'm saying.
Word.
And you're stuck in the sack. That's the Retro Feud. Thank you to Akeem and MSG Michael St. Gregory. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Pagan, you just do the honors. Tell them, all the parting gifts that they don't get.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You get nothing and also some more nothing with also nothing attached. So
we're going to
congratulations.
ship that out to you.
Yeah.
So you might get an envelope with nothing.
Free shipping, though.
It'll be delayed because of COVID, but listen.
Okay.
It's not free shipping.
We should get a car or something for people to have.
A car?
Yeah, we should give away a car. Not a real one, just a little one.
You have a car? Oh,
no, like a Matchbox car.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're gonna give away cars. People are like, oh my God, I want to do it. And then they're like, yeah, we send you a Fiat.
A Saab.
Or a Saab.
Love it.
A Saab, which is all you do when you buy one.
Yes.
I got all the sounds. Ding, 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 ding. See you next time. Hey, it's time for Photos on the Bar this week. Check it out. Chris Valentine, a.k.a. Joe90. There's Christopher V. Chris Valentine. Christopher V. Chris Valentine. Yeah. Shortens one of the... Okay. All right. Josh Neff, looking very Hulk Hogan. Remember when he had those... I like those...
Some 80s...
80s vibe. But, he looks like... You know what he looks like? I think Josh right here looks like he's in like one of those 90s... late 80s, early 90s, like ski movie about, teens that just go out and party in the snow, but somebody learns their lesson. And we all grow somehow.
Where's my $2?
And finally, our man, Akeem. Akeem L, who played the Feud with us today.
He was on
Akeem L. He's up and he's ready. There he is. Akeem L. Covering his face. I don't know if he's yawning or he's belching, or he's on a CB radio that we can't see. But there's our buddy Akeem. Member shout-out time. At the Get Good level, we have AK Arbiter, Snape Fantasy, and Jonathan Wren. At the Drew's Filthy Soup level, Amelia Brown, Christian Jensen, and Rain Redgrave, Yasmin M. And finally, of course, at the Attack Beast level, we have Morrow, Zach Smith, and Hockeytown 787. Thank you so much for being part of the Replayer group and being our members. Here is your shout out for December 3rd, 2020. Guys, thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next week here on Retro Replay. And Drew, you'll be here?
Maybe.
Drew might be here.
Yeah.
But I'll be here. Might not look good. Might not sound as good. Might not be as good. But I'll be here. Please join. See you guys. Doesn't his coffee look good, Drew?
Do you have coffee envy? I'm enjoying the Nespresso.
Oh, Nespresso. Well, it's very
Look
interesting.
at that delicious, foamy, delicious. Look at that.
It's not the first time I heard that.
When they go low, you go lower.